It's recording. Cool. Oh, that is a Bobo.
It's Bobo.
It's a Bobo time. That's
He's sitting in my
Bobo
hand.
time. Yep,
This is Bobo time.
that's Bobo time.
Yes, Bobo baby.
I want to share Bobo. I love Bobo. He sits behind my computer and makes me smile.
Anyways, let me just go ahead and share the battle map screen. And then
Oh boy.
woohoo! There we go. That's yep. That's where everyone is. I think I had everyone's.
Oh, that's right. I'm stunned.
Your son, because you had to make a tell it because the Alhun, the Alhun did that. Yeah.
Oh, yay! I get to do nothing. Whee!
Until you make another with the another thing with the Alhun. Sorry. Alhuns, man, they are.
Seeing you in the chat be like, maybe I shouldn't have made this fight so hard, and I'm just like, uh-oh, we're all dead. We're all dead.
Oops. Well, because I was like, maybe I'll use a monster that's not usually in the monster manual, or that's not usually in Avernus. I have this Monsters of the Multiverse thing. Let's find a fiend or a monster in here that might be fun to fight. Oh, a Lich Mind Flayer sounds fun. I was partially right.
Fun for you. We out here doing spells, and he's just like, but what if I negated your spell instantly? What if I said no you?
Yeah, Puddles is about to try to silence this fool.
But to let you know,
Silence this fool.
to give you one advantage though, he is out of negates. He cannot negate. Well, I'm wrong.
Wait, what?
I misread. He does have.
I thought
I'll
he
give you
used
one.
all his abilities.
Because let's see. Wait, you negated twice on the road,
Yeah.
and then okay, never mind. Then once in battle. Okay. And he did it once in battle. So okay, cool. And he wasted one mind blast on Willy. Okay. Anyway, speaking of which, let's go.
We just finished, right? And we were about to start the turns anew.
Yeah. So let's see. The turns anew. So that means it's Lulu's turn.
Lulu, you fool. What are you doing, little elephant?
So I'm gonna go ahead and let's bring up Lulu's stat block and let's see how Lulu reacts. That's where the Tormentor is. Where's Lulu's stat block? Lulu's got a few things that she can do. So Lulu is going to move over to here. She's going to go ahead and use the action Trumpet of Blasting. Now the Marut has to make a Constitution DC saving throw. Otherwise, they have to take the full damage of 5d6 thunder damage. So that's the Marut. Or the, not the Marut. Good God, if you guys were facing a Marut, no. You'd be dead. You'd be dead if you were facing a Marut. That's a CR above 20. No.
Please don't.
That's if you piss me off. I pull out the Marut if you piss me off.
No, there is plenty here to kill us without bringing a Marut.
Anyways, let's see how... Nope! So she full on just blasts the orange fella. She full on just blasts him. Let's see how she does. How much damage does she do? 5d6. The full 5d6. And he's also deafened. so he cannot hear.
Nice.
Oh! Okay, so that's the orange Miragon. Okay. And how much was that? How much damage did she do? Oh. He's dead.
Ha!
So, you see little Lulu just sort of fly up there. She pulls out her little trunk, and she just sort of, with glowing holy eyes, just sort of, you see this sort of bubble just sort of expand a little bit in her trunk as she just blasts it out, just a giant blast of sonic sound as it blows into this thing, and the Miragon is just kind of holding its head, just sort of like ah, and his ears are just they just start bleeding, and the Miragon dies.
Yeah, Lulu!
I'm strong.
Dizzy trumpet.
You
Oh,
did great!
brr.
That's adorable.
Olga, your turn.
Olga no longer has a guy next to her. Nice. I guess she's going to shoot. Hang on. Does it? She's going to shoot the guy that she hexed. Does that mean she gains extra damage on him?
Yellow. That's the yellow.
Yes.
Fella. The yellow fella is the one, and he has the con. He has disadvantage on con saves.
Yeah. Yep, I do an extra d6 necrotic damage whenever I hit, so.
An extra d6 when you hit. Yep. So the yellow guy is just kind of holding himself a little bit, and he's just sort of dazed and a little bit confused.
$24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits the Miragon. 24. Okay, roll for damage.
That's 6 force damage and 5 necrotic damage.
So 6 plus 5.
Yeah, so 11 damage.
11 damage to the yellow guy. Okay.
Is he still up?
He's still up, but you know. And yeah.
Then my second beam hits him.
Okay. How much damage does the second beam hit?
I think I have to roll for the second beam too.
Mm-hmm.
Let me double check. I don't want to accidentally become OP.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't see where it is. I should have looked this up before I attacked, sorry.
It's fine.
Okay, it's a separate attack roll, so I do have to roll to see if I hit him in the first place.
Okay.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
You hit.
Heck yeah.
So that means it's 18 damage.
He's dead.
18.
I heard a
Okay.
beast.
As my bonus action, I want to move my hex to I want to move to another one of the little guys. Maybe the red one. I don't know.
The red fella?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see the mirror.
And this.
You see the yellow. Whoop. Hey, Calvin. Come here.
Beasts.
Come here. Come here.
Aminals.
Anyways, you move it so you see the yellow Miragon just sort of fall over. as this little phase sparkle of a hex sort of comes off of the yellow one and into the red one, as the red one begins to wobble now, and he feels it.
And this time I'm cursing his dex, not his con.
Okay. He now has disadvantage on dex. Okay, is that it for your turn?
Yep, that is my turn.
Okay, I guess Calvin, do you want down, or what are you doing? Calvin, what you doing?
Kitty.
Okay. Okay.
No, Calvin.
Oh, Calvin.
No, you. Not when this is done.
Okay. Let's see. Orange Miragon is dead, so skip him. Anais is next. I forget which one is the. Who's the blue dot? Oh, the blue dot is the spirit. Okay, so the blue dot is the spirit. I forgot you summoned your holy guardian or whatever.
Yeah, when they're within a certain distance, they get hurt by it.
Yep.
I don't know if I have that tab open still.
So let's see. Let me look at Anais's sheets real quick. I probably should just have Anais's sheet open immediately. Where's Anais's sheet? Where is it? Where's Avernus? Oh no. There it is. Where is that? Just I need to. Where's your sheet? No. There's your sheet. Is that just her, or no? That's just her. I need to find your sheet. Give me one moment. No, that's not anything there. Up. There it is. Nope. Don't need you. Don't need you. You're an asshole. Let's see. Alright, so she is just going to... She doesn't really have all that much. Well, I guess she's going to go into stealth if she can. I'm still unfamiliar with how rogues work, so... She'll go into stealth. I'm going to go ahead and roll for her to do that, but she should be able to do that pretty easily. Well, so much does she have? Oop. It's 5. Yeah, she's pretty stealthy. Nope, she's not able to do it. Okay, so she tries to, but she obviously she's like in the middle of a field, so she can't really find a good place to do that in. So I suppose she's gonna just try to. She's gonna try to get into the middle here, past the Holy Guardian here, and she's going to go ahead and attack the green Miragon. Okay. Let's see. Energy has indeed, but yep, she pulls out the long sword. Okay. Natural 20, so that means it's double the attack. Cool. So that means I'm also going to go ahead and add some smites to it. Since she is paladin, and I can do that. She also gets another attack on that turn, so she can attack twice, which is cool. I forget. Let's see. first time I'm using. It's been a while since I've had to use Paladin too. So she does a total of 3d8, I guess. Cool. She does a 3d8. Well, she does the first d8, which is already double. So that's 10 damage on top of an additional 2d8. So 23. She does 23 damage. Okay. Yep, and the Green Marut is dead. Or Miragon is also dead. So, yep, she kind of goes just up there and just sort of as the green fella just sort of falls over, dies. And she sort of points her sword to the red one, and is just sort of like, okay, are you next?
Yeah! Now you're thinking twice about fighting us, huh?
Alright. I guess actually she can attack one more time.
Oh, can she?
She has one more attack. Though I don't think... I think she's not quite in range to do that. Although I can... Let's see. Because I know as a paladin she's 5th level, so she does get another... She does get an extra attack, but she can't really do that. Okay, yeah. I guess I can't. Alright, then I guess Anais can just go ahead and choose to stay here. That's all she can really do. Alright, next one. This is going to be really short, because I'm pretty sure... Okay, it's Puddles next. What does Puddles do?
She wants to silence that guy.
The Alhoun or the Deathlock?
The Alhoun. The one who's doing spells at everybody.
Okay, okie doke. Now you do realize that it is a cone of silence, I think, right? Or is it like an area of effect?
I need to check.
I'll go ahead and check. Pardon. Okay, so it's a 20-foot sphere. 20-foot radius, so... So basically kind of round. Up. So technically that sphere also affects the Deathlock. It affects the Deathlock and the Miragon here.
And if they try to get closer to us to do their stuff, then they're going to be attacked by her guardian.
Mm-hmm. Okay, because I think silence works on any spell that is talking in nature. Okay, so you hold on to your holy symbol and you hold on to it. Make sure, by the way, to record that you spent the spell slot.
Right.
You do that. Let's see his advantage of it. Okay, but this one doesn't really have a saving throw attached to it. Okay.
Should we just draw a circle where people can't talk? It's just a circle of silence. Should a circle be drawn?
Yeah, I guess I can do that real quick. Okay. I can just do kind of a big sphere. It's kind of out to here. I'll go ahead and just make it all... Whatever, that'll work. That's a color that can work. opacity to make it a little see-through. There you go.
Yeah.
Cloud.
Cloud of silence.
That is basically just a cloud of silence. Anything in that area cannot speak. Yep, the Alhoun is rightfully pissed. Speaking of pissed,
Puddle salutes him.
now it is the Deathlock's turn. And the Deathlock is going to go ahead and take a step outside of the cone. Oop. I'll go ahead and lock that. Which means the minute that he does so, he's going to go ahead and receive an attack from the Holy Guardian.
Which, let me see. Let me double check if that's definitely what it's called. Guardian of Faith. It's called the Guardian of Faith.
Okay. Guardian of Faith. Let's see. Guardian of Faith. That means that fella just gets straight up 20 of radiant damage.
I
Okay.
thought he had to roll and could get it less. Is it straight up?
I think so. The Guardian of the Crystal Hostile to you moves with intense speed. Must succeed a dexterity saving throw. Okay, so he gets exactly one save. And that is a dex save. Okay, let me get to the Deathlocks then. No, you ain't fighting Duergar. Where's the Deathlocks? We ain't fighting Duergar. This ain't the fucking Underdark. I ain't interested in doing Underdark campaigns anyway. Underdark campaigns require a certain touch. I'm not ready enough to do. Oh no. Ah, god damn it. And this book got a little ripped. That's unfortunate. I guess I must have put it in weird or something. Oh well. Anyways, let me just go ahead and find that Deathlock stat block. Where's the Deathlock? Deathlock, there he is. Because I need to find his dex. So let's have him do his dex. $1d20 plus 2. Yeah, he's able to dodge out of that right fucking quick. So you see the radiant damage try to shoot him, and he's able to kind of just duck and weave out of the way.
I forget if it like completely negates it or limits it.
That's what I'm looking up next. The creature takes 20 down on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Okay, so he only takes, instead of that, he takes 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see him just sort of like, kind of take it just a little bit. As he just sort of gets up, just sort of looks over to you, and is just sort of like, it will take more than that to kill me. The Deathlock isn't really doing that great, though. Apparently that Deathlock isn't necessarily as beefy as I probably would have liked him to be. Let's see.
Yes.
In fact, I probably should have used the Deathlock Mastermind. I wanted to be kind. And I just used a regular garden variety Deathlock, thinking that would be enough.
You were just saying this fight was too hard for us. Now that we're starting to win, you're like, oh.
Well, yeah, you're right. My ideal is that I don't want a TPK. That is the goal. The goal is that I didn't want a TPK. And I am getting exactly that. Sorry. Just doing some quick book surgery on a book.
Poor book.
Some very quick book surgery.
I just think it's so funny that he's like, oh, it'll take more than that to kill me. Like, we almost persuaded you not to fight at all, sir. And you gonna act strong and cool? Like, bro.
Was it the red one that we almost persuaded not to fight?
No, the Deathlock himself. You were almost willing.
Yeah.
The Deathlock himself was almost persuaded.
Oh. And now he's being so tough.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's like, you can't prove shit. You can't prove yourself. You were gonna give up, you fucking pussy.
Well, this was a guy who decided he's not famous for making good decisions. He's a warlock that tried to make a pact with a mind flayer. You don't get to that point by making good decisions. But speaking of which, since he is close by. I think I accidentally just sort of stopped sharing my screen. That was silly of me. That was quite silly of me. Fella, let me. You know what? Fine, just show my desktop. I don't care. There we go. That's dumb. Anyways, so, what can he do? Well, I'm gonna do what he would do, and he's going to turn around. Let's see. He's only allowed one. Let's see, because I think he's only allowed one. Casting a spell counts as an action, right? He can't just move and then cast a spell, I don't think. Well, he has to move and then decide to attack or cast a spell. Okay, depending on the spell's casting time. Okay, so that's entirely based on the spell. Okay. Okay, don't worry. Na, 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 na. Do, 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 do. Okay. Alright, alright, so he's going to go ahead and turn around and cast the spell Dispel Magic on Silence. So he turns around, he sort of waves his hand, and the area of silence disappears on the Alhun.
Why do all these bitches know spells that just go, no you? I hate these bitches. I want them dead. I've had enough of this.
You get more of them come up as you get into the higher levels. Luckily, I think that's all he can do because I don't think he has another action. But he has enough actions to do one dispelling of the silence. Okay. Next is the yellow Miragon. Or at least it would be if he were alive. Which he is not. Orange Miragon. Or no, yellow. The green. Okay, the green fella is still around, I think.
Here, I'll,
He isn't. He's dead too.
Let me edit that.
He's dead.
A bunch of them are dead now.
He said he is dead. Willie. It's your turn.
So what ones do we
Yay, I have to roll intelligence save. One
Do we have
second.
any Miragons left?
Hmm?
We've got the red Miragon and that's it?
Yep.
That's a 19, baby! Yay!
Yep, you finally are able to kind of shake out of your fugue. As you just sort of like...
Yeah, he's on his feet. He's ready. He's gonna. Okay, let me. Can I actually do something this turn, please?
I'll go ahead and just call it. Yeah, you can go ahead and do it. So,
Thank you.
So orange, yellow, and green are dead.
yep. It's only the red one is around. Only the red one is around.
The red one was the one I put my hex on, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just wanted to know.
It's only the red one, the Deathlock, and the Alhun.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that the Alhoon has a high intelligence.
Yes.
So I'm not gonna try to do that attack, because that attack is an intelligence saving throw. So,
I mean, I could always give disadvantage on that if you want for next time.
maybe. For now, though, I'll do something else. I'll do... Okay. Fuck that Deathlock. I want to cast a spell. I want to cast Crown of Madness on the Deathlock.
Okay.
It has to make a
What?
wisdom save.
Has to make a wisdom save. Okay. Let's see. Let's do the wisdom save then, friend. 1d20. Let's see if he has any pluses or bonuses. He has a tiny bit. He has a tiny bit of one. 19.
I'm gonna. I should just hit things. You know, I should just run around and hit things.
So, okay, so you attempt to cast Crown of Madness, but he is just kind of unperturbed by it. He sort of just looks to you, just sort of like,
If you jump up here,
okay, sure.
Look, pal, I gave you an out.
Yep, they all say that. And
And I did! I actually did!
anywho, it actually did. Anywho, yep. Okay. Yep. Red Miragon goes next. Red Miragon is going to take a step forward, and the Red Miragon is going to try to attack. So let's go with what the. I might just go ahead and just turn this. Or can I switch my screen? I would love it if you could just let me. There you go. Just stick straight to that. That way I don't have to spoil stat blocks. Okay, so he has 2 halberd attacks that he can do against Anais. Okay, cool. So he's gonna go. That Miragon is gonna go ahead and try to do both of those attacks. Let's.
he's also got a roll to be attacked by the Guardian of Faith, right?
Right, he has to do a dex save. So let's go ahead and get that out of the way. The Miragon walks up recklessly. He's gonna try to do that, but. Oh, okay. So he might be able to. 17. So yeah, that is able to do it, though that does still scratch him a bit. It sort of singes him as he tries to step forward, but he's singed. But he gets up forward anyway and is now going to try to attack Anais. Let's see what bonuses he has. I'm basically just kind of rolling against myself, essentially. But we'll see how I do against myself.
I believe in you, honey. You can beat yourself.
I beat myself off all the time. There you go.
No.
There's your joke.
I knew it was coming. I knew the joke was coming, and if you didn't make it, I was gonna make it.
Yes. Okay, so he's... Hi, Miragon. I didn't know you were... Okay. 1d20 plus 6 to hit. Really? Okay. Well, you're an asshole. 1d20 plus 6. Okay, I critted against myself. Okay, so the first one crits. 20. It does it for 20 damage. So he goes in, hacks into Anais. Yep, Anais is... Let's see. That reduces her to... Yeah, 46. That's 20... Oh, 26.
How's
Yeah.
she
And
looking?
I do a thing! I don't know how this works, but I have a thing.
Okay, let's see how the second Miragon attack does.
I have a thing.
Yeah,
Aw.
we'll see, but let's get this guy's attacks out of the way. 1d20 plus 6. Okay, he completely whiffs that other one. So the Miragon tries to go in. He tries to go in for a second attack, but Anais is wise to the second one and is able to get out of the way quick enough.
Okay, I need to look at the map real quick.
Wait. If an allied fiend is within 60... No, he gets to... Nope. He gets to make a third one. Because an allied fiend is near him. Okay, sure. 1d20. I am really being quite so mean to myself. 22, he hits again. So, what's the... 11. Okay, sure.
So Anais is looking pretty bad.
Yep, she's down to 15. So she's bleeding.
Do my thing! I want to do my thing!
Okay, so they're done. The Miragon's done with his attack.
I have a thing that's like I think is a reaction to an enemy attack. Do I have to wait for my turn to do it? Because it says immediately after an attacker deals damage, I can do this.
So which one are you wanting to do this to?
I wanna so it's rebuke the violent. It says I can immediately after an attacker within 30 feet of you deals damage with an attack against a creature other than you. You can use your reaction to force that attacker to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the attacker takes radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt. So I want it to take the same amount of critical damage that it gave to Anais.
Ooh.
Cool. That means you the direct 20 back. So let's go in.
So he's got if he fails, he just takes 10 damage. But if he succeeds, he gets 10 damage. If he fails, he takes the full damage.
Let's see how he does. Okay, he doesn't really have that much. He ain't that great in the 16.
God damn it! Oh well, he takes 10 damage.
So, yeah, we'll go ahead and rebuke. She's up to 25 instead of 15. And the red Miragon just got hit with another... Huh, they're basically at the same HP. So, as when he attacks with that critical one and, Anais is kind of hurting a bit, the Miragon starts to notice that he's kind of bleeding exactly in the same place. He doesn't remember anyone dealing that sort of wound, but when he notices that wound hurting him in the same place, he looks over to you and just sort of remembers, oh, there's another one of you. There are two paladins. So, yeah. Yep, so that happened.
Like the Magic DC's Willie, he's like, what the fuck, that's a paladin?
That's a tiny paladin. Enzo. Speaking of which, Enzo's going to go straight up to that Miragon. And as Quinn would say, I wish I had the most
Bless you.
current version of Enzo's sheet, so I'm kind of going on what he only has at 9th level, but that's fine. I don't think they get... Well, I mean, Quinn didn't give me their most... They didn't give me their most recent sheet, so I'm going on what they have given me. So he's doing a little underpowered, I guess.
Enzo's having a bad day.
Yep. So let's see how many attacks he can just. Well, he can do 3. So he does. It's plus 8. So he does quarterstaff, then bite. Okay. All right. 20, 7. Yep, that one hits. That one misses. And that one misses. So he's only able to hit with the first staff. So he hits the Miragon with the first staff. It hits him, but, he got wise and was able to get out of the way of the other ones. Let's go ahead and do the damage for what he wants to do with his staff. Okay, so he's kind of going at that one-handed. So it's plus 3. Okay, it goes in for 6. That's not bad. So, yep, he's able to whack the Miragon. The Miragon's looking a little dizzy. And that is where he's at right now. Enzo, I'm sure, looks very cool as he does it.
Heck yeah, he does.
It's the Alhoun's turn. The Alhoun he's gonna go after Anais.
Why are y'all picking on Anais?
Okay, so what does the Alhoun do to Anais? Let's see what the Alhoun does to Anais. Well, he's going. Let's see, just to make sure. Nope. He doesn't. So he's going to go ahead and fire his arcane bolt at Anais. Okay, 20 plus 8. Oh dear. That didn't do nothing. So that hit. Okay, well, 8, 1, 8, D6.
Oh no.
Okay, so, as he points the arcane bolt at Anais, he hits Anais directly into the chest, and Anais collapses down. I now have to do a death saving throw
How many of those
for
does she
Anais.
get?
She gets exactly 3.
Okay.
She gets exactly 3.
So here's
And
a
she
question.
just failed her first one.
So, does healing her period help her, or do I have to do a special death?
If she goes below 20 of her health, she dies. So she's at a -10 right now. So she has to get back to she gets to get back into the realm of the positive before she is considered dead. If any of those fuckers grab at her and stab her even once, she is just dead. So, okay. Luckily, for now, I'm going to say that is the end of the Alhoun's turn. Lulu is the first one.
No, Lulu.
Lulu, upon seeing Anais fall to the ground, okay, let's see what I can do with Lulu, because I think Lulu has exactly one healing spell. Okay, cool. She absolutely does. Okay, wait, and she is. Okay, no, she's not. She would have to be flying, which I have to say. So she's just kind of. No, but she's always flying. Okay, so she can. No, she can't.
How
Get
far can
next.
she move?
120, so she can fly all around.
Okay.
So she flies to Anais, and she's going to go ahead and use a Cure Wounds spell. So she's going ahead and she's using her little trunk, and she's going to go ahead and use Cure Wounds. Let's see. It's instantaneous. It's 1d8 plus. What's her spell? I think it's 1d8 plus 2. Okay, roll 1d8 plus 2. That is not quite enough. She's able to heal Anais up, but it is up to only -1. She's still bleeding. Okay. Well, yep, Lulu is panicking as she's trying her best to try to. She's using whatever holy power she has inside of her to bring Anais back to life, but she's hyperventilating and she's like,
Puddles is so far away.
Olga, your turn.
Where am I?
You're over here.
I think I can. Okay. All right. I want to ask you if this will work.
Go on ahead.
So if I attack, I can leave without provoking attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Do you think I can do that? And basically, I'm thinking I want to yank Anais away from there. Would that still apply to Anais or no?
So, let me get this straight. You're already wanting to attack and then run over to Anais?
Well, I was thinking run over, attack, and then yank Anais away. But
Run over...
I feel like...
Oh, run over, attack the Miragon, then take Anais away.
Yeah, because if I've attacked, I can get away without taking an opportunity of attack.
Is that an ability you have?
Yeah,
Misty Step?
it's a feat.
Or, okay, it's a feat you have. Okay, sure. As long as you think that that's legal.
Well, that's why I'm asking you, because that's for me. Would it apply to Anais, though? She is unconscious, so...
She is unconscious, so she can't really move. She can't move. You'd have to actively be dragging her back as an action.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. So dragging her back would be an action.
It would take up my attack?
It would take up an attack.
Damn, alright. Well, I guess I just got to make myself as dangerous as possible. I want to go. Um, I want to run to the spot. It's like 2 spaces down from Enzo.
You mean right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm going to. I want to attack both the.
The Deathlock and the Miragon.
Who's right next to Enzo? Is that Lulu?
Lulu.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then I want to attack both of them. I'm using my warlock beams to do that.
Okie doke.
One of them is 22, and the other is more than that.
Oh my.
So they both hit, no matter what.
Yeah, 22 and 26.
So roll for the damage for the Miragon first. Whichever one you want to apply it to, just go ahead.
Yeah, I was thinking Miragon first, so he gets the necrotic damage too.
Because of what you did.
That's 15 damage. Holy shit.
Not quite enough to kill him, but he is kind of knocking on death's door a little bit. He's close.
I'm getting his attention.
Yep, the Miragon's attention is fully on you now, as you seem to be the bigger threat.
And the other guy, he's getting 9 damage.
Okay, and yeah, the Deathlock feels himself kind of be... He's scratched, and he looks over and it's like... Ugh. So, he gets swiped. They are both sufficiently pissed at you. You have their utmost attention now.
I'm in danger, but at least others aren't. The end.
Anais is next, and she has to make her death saving throw.
Wait, I thought she was healed.
She was
It
only
wasn't
healed.
quite enough.
It wasn't enough to go over 0.
Damn.
Puddles has a cantrip that can insta-fix it, but she's too far away.
She was able to go up 1. She
Okay.
has 1 positive, 1 negative. That means she has to get a positive next or she's dead.
Oh, that's how that works?
Yep. It's gotta be 2
What?
out of...
No, that's not how it works.
Isn't it? I thought it was 2 out of
No.
3.
It's you have to get
You have to succeed, right?
3. You have to get 2 more of each.
Okay,
Oh.
so she have 2 more of each.
3 of one or
Now,
the other.
if she rolls a 1, then she auto fails.
Okay, well, I mean, she succeeded once,
and if she
failed
rolls a-
once.
Yeah, and if she rolls a 1 now, she will auto fail. If she rolls a 20 now, she will auto succeed.
Okay, she rolled.
But she has barring that, she has a couple more chances.
She has 1 more. Yeah,
No, I think she's saying that it's 3 of one or 3 of the other.
I thought it was only 2
Yeah,
of one
that's
or 2
how-
of the other.
I guess it's
No,
your
'cause-
rules, but I don't know.
I mean, you are the DM. It's just that's how I thought it was.
Okay, let me hold on. Let me actually get the correct one. Okay, reduced to 0. Character becomes unconscious and is dying. A dying character makes a damage each turn. And he rolled 21 is a success. 10 or lower is failure. Blah 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 blah. That much I do know. A stable character. Okay. On the third success, the characters. Okay, so they have to get. Okay, Yara was right. Never mind. She has exactly 2 more chances.
Ooh, okay.
But she has to get a couple more. She has to get 2 more failures on that, and she's 1 for 1, 1 in each. All right, cool. So Anais is still in the realm of the living for now.
Doing her best.
Puddles, you're next.
Puddles is running as close as she can get. She has 25 speed, I think.
So you're wanting to do a dash, essentially.
Oh, I mean, no, her speed is 25. Does that take a dash?
Well, no, that means you do double the movement. I'm helping you. That can get you
Oh.
closer if you're
But
just
I mean,
wanting to do a dash.
she wants to do a move now. If the dash is a move, right?
Well, yeah, but it'll take up your turn. A dash
yeah,
would just take up
I
your
don't
turn.
want to take up my turn. I want to just get closer, and then I have something I can.
Okay.
I have a healing word which I just speak for
Okay,
now.
so
She wants to eventually be able to touch, but for now, which honestly is foolish because she's not wearing her gloves anymore. Everybody be careful. But yeah, she's trying to hurry over there.
okay. Okay, she's only able to move that much.
Was that 25?
Yep.
Okay, and then
Roughly.
she's.
Are these
going-
10-foot things?
Yeah.
I thought they were 5-foot things.
I thought there were 5.
Were they?
That's what I thought.
Oh my god, if that's the case, I would not have been able to make it to where I was.
Yeah, I think they're 5.
I think they're usually 5.
Yeah, isn't it like a 5x5 square for a person?
Oh, okay.
She
I've
still
been-
can't make it. I knew
Yep.
she couldn't. But,
Yep.
let me see. She's going to use. So she in a 60-foot radius. She's going to use mass healing word. And I'm going to use it for a higher spell slot, I think, because everyone's in dire straits. Let me see. So 1d4 plus spellcasting, which is wisdom, which is 3. And I'm doing. Sorry, my brain's working a little bit slow today.
It's okay.
So 1d4. I'm gonna do 2 more, so that's 3d4. Yeah. So I'm gonna do 3d4 plus 3, and that's for everybody.
Mhm.
Because I can do up to 6 people.
3d4 plus 3.
The center.
The nipple. Why? It's shaped like a nipple.
So that's 2,
2.
3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 for everybody.
9 hit points. So that is enough for Anais just to sort of wake up and then get up. She gasps for air as she gets up onto her feet. She's back up to 8 hit points.
Oh, thank Eldof.
I guess she decided to spare me for today.
And everybody gets that, by the way. Everybody who's hurt gets 9
Of course,
healing on them.
Anais says that, and well, the Deathlock actually is going to be on to Olga for now for this turn since he was attacked by her. I did in fact say that.
Was
so.
Enzo hurt at all?
I have no fucking clue. I don't have his updated character sheet.
No, he was. I remember he was, but I guess we don't. I guess
I
we're
have
starting
no
it.
way of knowing. I don't know how much he was down. I was never given the character sheet.
Good. He's at full hit points then.
I guess.
If it helps, I don't remember him getting hurt yet. I'm thinking.
I do. I remember it was a
Really?
bad move. He lost like half his hit points or something because that's when Dermis starts saying maybe this was a bit too strong.
We'll
Oh, no.
say he was down by half, and now he's a little bit less half. Anyways,
Half plus
the
9 now.
the Deathlock is going to go ahead and cast the spell. Well, you can only do one. Never mind. I guess he's just going to go ahead and make a Deathly Claw attack. His hand glows blue as he readies himself to go ahead and attack Olga. And he's going to go ahead and do that twice.
Thank you for the heal, by the way. Too bad it's leaving.
Oh.
Used 4. Yeah. So he's going to go ahead and attack. That hit. And that also hits, so 2 hits. So as you know, he's looking pretty angry at you, and he's like, "You'll pay for what you did." And he's gonna go ahead and
Oh no.
let's see. It's not Great Bolt. So that's 12 points for that one. And 8. So he does a total of 20 damage to you. So swipe, shink, shink. He claws into you. You begin to feel a tingle against your skin as he scratches in. So that damage that he just dealt was necrotic damage. So, but you're still up because, well, you have a lot of levels in Fighter. Because you apparently have 104 hit points, and I only now just realized that you did. So.
Yeah, she's the tank.
Well, I didn't have I'm a bad tank. My armor class sucks. But also, for the record, I didn't have 104 hit points when he started hitting me.
How much do you have now?
I'm still on my feet. Now I have 77.
77? Okay. But, yep, you take it like a champ, as, you know, even if you are tingling with necrotic damage, you're still just kind of standing. And he's looking quite mad that didn't take you down like he probably assumed that it was gonna. Willie, it's your turn.
I have like a straight little run to the Deathlock, I think. Can I run at him and swing my big fat fucking sword?
Sure.
Two-handed, I'm gonna swing it, and I would like to make it a Divine Smite as well, so that I get extra big boy damage. I'm gonna just spend one of these first level spell slots and add that damage. So I'm gonna roll for the base damage, and then I'm gonna add the
And
other
add the
damage.
radiant if it hits. Yeah.
Yeah, let me. Well, I gotta roll to hit. That's right. Let me see.
You gotta roll to hit the boy.
Does a 20 something? I'm bad at math, but it goes over 20. I know that.
Yeah.
23. Does 23 count? Okay.
Yeah, 23.
Yeah. All right. That is. So base is 12 damage, and then I get 2d8 as well.
Yeah.
So that's 12 plus 5, 12, 17, and then. Ooh, that's 24 damage in total!
24 damage?
Yay!
Okay, why don't you describe how you just killed the Deathlock then? Because he's dead.
Willie runs up and he's like, I've had about enough of you guys. I gave you a chance and you turned it down, so this is what happens. And he takes his big fat sword and he swings it and he fucking decapitates the Deathlock. Swings it right through the guy's neck. Just fucking decapitates him.
Yep, with the sword glowing yellow with Lathander's blessing in that just retribution for what he did. You slice off his head as he collapses to the ground. So he is dead.
He's gonna, as a little bonus, he's gonna look at the Alhoun, and he's just gonna point the sword and be like, "You're next. You got one chance to run."
Well, it's like, I'm still up, and you haven't won. And let's go ahead and see if those words are true. The Red Miragon is next. Well, as I said, the Red Miragon, he's thoroughly pissed off too at what Olga did, so I'm going to go ahead and have him just go ahead and do what he do with his halberd and attack twice against Olga. So, 20 plus, how much does he have? Oh, he's a hitty boy. think that hits. That goes over yours because yours is a 13, I think. Yeah.
Yep, it's a 13.
Yep. Okay, so that hits. We need to get you some scale armor or something. Jesus Christ. Or at least leather armor. Or at least leather. At least leather.
What the heck? I can't look hot in leather armor. I'm too
And-
chunky.
Well, that also hits. You got hit twice. Shink, shink. Okay. 7 damage for the first hit. And then 9 damage for the other one, so 16 damage total. He goes in, snick, snack, hits you with the halberd. The Miragon looking rather emotionless as he does so. Because, you know, he's a Miragon.
Are those
Still on
baby
my
face?
feet, baby.
Still on your feet. Speaking of on feet, well, you know what Enzo liked to do.
Do the thing, Enzo.
As Quinn would say, you know what he does.
Also, for the record, he technically has advantage because I'm flanking.
Yep. So, I'll go ahead and do that. That is enough to hit, so he hits with the first cane. It's with the second cane. Let's see what he does for the bite. I think he misses the bite, though. Yeah, he misses the bite, but he does hit the... Well, since he missed with the bite, he actually gets to roll twice because he has advantage. Because he's flanking. That's true. So I'll have to roll again, see what he does, and take the bigger roll. Nope, he hits all 3 times. He hits all 3. Okay, yeah, he hits all 3. Enzo might just go ahead and he might take the win on this one, but we'll see. We'll see how much. Well, we're just gonna go ahead and just see how much he does just for funsies. Let's see how much he does just for funsies. Because it's 1d6 plus 3. So 4. Eight. Seven. 15. 19 damage, I think. I think my math is right.
Dang.
19 damage. Nope, Red Miragon is dead. So he goes in, just sort of pat, 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 smack, just sort of breaks the Red Miragon's neck as it too falls to the ground. The only one left is the Alhoun.
Everyone immediately turning and looking at the Alhoun.
Yep, the Alhoun's not.
Messed with the wrong bitches.
Speaking of, it's the Alhoun's turn. The Alhoun now is looking at Puddles.
Oh.
He turns his head to Puddles as he...
Not gonna lie, she was about to silence him again.
Well, yeah, that would have been helpful, wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, she had an emergency first.
Yeah, she did. He's gonna go ahead and shoot another arcane blast, and he's going to aim it at Puddles.
She's small, but she's a tank.
We're about to test that today. And he hits.
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
how close am I to puddles?
You are exactly. You're exactly 10 feet away from her.
Wouldn't that be 5?
Or 5, sorry.
Okay, thank God. So, I picked a fighting style when I reached level 2 paladin. My fighting style is protection. When a creature you can see attacks a target other than you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. You must be wielding a shield, and as we know, I have Gargoonth. Can I impose disadvantage on that attack roll?
Sure, you can impose disadvantage. So he has to roll again. Wow, he rolled the exact same thing.
Bitch.
Aw.
Okay.
I'm just surprised at you. So he did just. So you tried to hold back onto the shield, but the shield just sort of ricochets through and. Or sort of just pushes past and goes ahead and hits Puddles. So 8d6.
Well, he's like, no, 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 no.
Little frog.
26.
26.
So he goes to shoot, just. But from the looks of it, you haven't taken damage yet. So luckily you do hit it, or you do sort of tank it.
She kind of just grimaces, maybe slides back a little bit, and then glares at him. Just glares at him. Bares her teeth.
Insolent little. As he puts his fingers to his head, and now. Oh wait, he can only do the multi. Okay. Okay. Well. Okay. Then never mind. He just
starts to do something, and then everybody else makes a move.
Yeah, so he's just going to go ahead and go for another Arcane Bolt. This time towards... you know what, let's make this fair. I'll go ahead and... Let's see, how many of there are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You can't hit anybody else because my fat ass is in the way.
Well, I'm rolling a d6 to determine that. So 5.
Can't hit Anais though. You cannot hit Anais at
1,
least.
2, 3, 4. No, that other one's hitting Willie. Willie was number 5.
That kind of makes
I
too
don't
much
know.
sense.
I sure look in the way of that too. I don't know. No, I'm kidding.
Look, I was fair. I decided to go random. If I went tactical, I could have gone tactical with it, but I didn't. You should be glad. 20. So that's a hit.
Ow! Please, I am just a little poon.
Wait, was
Please,
that a
Literally
I am
natural?
couldn't
just a
hit
little.
Anais though. If
Was
you
that a
wanted to go
natural
tactical, Anais is not a person you can hit. Just saying.
31.
Ah!
So he whips up his arcane magic and hits you, Willie, and he's just sort of like, you know, he's, oh, how dare you mock me! I have given everything to be where I am, everything. And he's doing that spiel. Let's see, who's the next one? It's Lulu's turn. So Lulu just sort of flies up, just sort of flanks him in that sort of regard, and just sort of scrunches up her little trumpet nose at him, and Lulu is just sort of like, and she's just like, you're nothing but a bully, and she just sort of holds up her trumpet again, and she's gonna go ahead and doot her little doot of a trumpet at him. He's got to make that con save. he does. But that's okay, because I think that still does damage. Let's see. What does... How much does Lulu do? Lulu is pulling her little weight around.
She is. So proud of her.
Okay, so he only takes half damage, but still.
Still proud of her.
He is not definite. So he takes 10 damage. So, you know, she blows her little thundering doot, and it sort of pushes him a little bit off footing a little bit, but he's still just sort of, you know, he's still sort of up, and he sort of looks at Lulu with this sort of an annoyance. Just sort of like, worthless little creature. You should have stayed buried with your master. And... Yep, okay, yeah, he got a little scratched. Okay, speaking of who is next. Olga is next. Oh, Olga.
Oh my god, the way you said it, I just didn't even register that was my turn. Sorry.
Yes, it's your turn.
My brain is flat.
It's okay,
Uh,
but Olga is next.
well, I'm just gonna go ahead and... Oh, I forgot to say, is it too late for me to say that I moved my Hex Curse to that guy?
The Alhun? Sure. What are you doing with the Alhun?
I'm just gonna, anybody has suggestions for a savings throw I can curse? If anybody has any ideas?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I could, give him disadvantage on intelligence checks. Just saying.
If
I'll do
Enzo were around, he'd likely say, or at least Quinn would likely say, since I think, if I remember correctly, Enzo does have a Stunning Strike ability. And if Stunning Strike... Let me just figure out... What's the saving throw on a Stunning Strike? What's the saving throw that you have to do for... What is... Stunning Strike is a powerful the 5th level. 1 key point. Constitution. So con would be the thing you would want to keep him under.
Oh, okay. I did con before and
Well, Enzo wasn't
told
close
me
enough to do anything.
yeah. Okay, I can do con again.
Yep.
I'll curse his con.
So...
And
Yep.
And I will attack him with my Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Two beams.
2 beams of an Eldritch Blast.
Does an 18 hit?
Let's see, because I don't think the Alhun has... To be fair, I don't think the Alhun has that great of a... Nah, okay. Yeah, that hits. That one hits.
Oh my god. I rolled for my my other attack before I rolled damage. My second attack is a nat 20.
Okay,
Oh, heck
so
yeah.
that's double.
So
Okay.
first attack. So 8 Eldritch Blast, so force damage, and 3 necrotic damage.
So
And
what is...
doesn't he?
What is the damage total you done to him then?
11.
11 damage total? Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you do that, and he's just sort of hissing at it as he's just sort of like, yeah, it stinks. It stinks of the Fae.
Good.
Good.
And so then she proceeds to do 26 damage.
And
That's
on top. Okay, so that's the second one.
yeah.
So 26. So he's just. He's not. Yeah, it's not feeling good on him.
I stand my ground and end my turn.
Anaise's turn. Anais, as weak as she is, she will go into stealth. She does. As Anais gets up next to you, she disappears. The Alhoun suddenly, it just sort of disappears in sort of a black smoke. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Wait, they both disappear in a black smoke?
No, Anais disappears in the black smoke.
Okay.
She just hid. Okay, Anais. Time to do the nasty damage that you can do. So before she does what she's going to do, she's going to go ahead and just kind of do a little flip on her coin. And she sort of mutters, bad luck for you. She's just going to go ahead and let's see. Just figure out how. Because she has her. I'll learn how to sneak attack. Okay. Let's see. Sneak attack table. Okay. Cool. Sneak attack on the rogue table. Okay. Cool. Sorry. This is I'm having Anais do her rogue stuff. Okay, that's strike. Because if she is able to hit with this attack, she can deal sneak attack damage, as well as a divine smite. Okay. I think I just went past rogue in this. I am dumb. Where is it? Where is Stabby Boy? Where is Stabby Boy? That's a bard. Really? Okay. Just show me where rogue is. Where is that stupid fucking elf that is the symbol of rogues? There he is. Asshole. Okay. And since I think she has, it's 2d6. Okay, cool. It's 2d6. Alright. Let's do her first one, baby! She has 3. So it's +6. Yeah. Okay, she misses with that one. But she's not going to do it with the second one. Good thing she has the lucky feet.
Mm.
Nope.
Huh.
So she's having just a bit of a time as she's doing this. As she's just continuously, she's trying to hit the Alhoun, but the Alhoun is quickly able to kind of dodge out of the way, just step aside. As he's just kind of mocking her, and he's just sort of like, "You should have learned your place, daughter of the Horned Maiden." As she just sort of swipes at him again, just growling at him to just silence you. Puddles.
Oh, gosh. How's everybody looking health-wise? Is
Bad.
anybody... Huh?
Bad.
Bad?
Willie's
Yeah.
the lowest.
Okay,
Well,
that's what I
technically
figured.
Anais is the lowest.
Anais is the lowest. Focus on her. But I am at 20.
But in terms of people who are actually players, Willie.
Isn't Anais smoke, though?
She's well, she isn't invisible. She's already gone out of her sneak. She did that for the potential of a sneak, which she fucked up 3 times.
So Anais is in the worst state, though?
She's directly in front of the Alhoun. She is directly in front of the Alhoun.
She is. Okay. Okay, guys. Huddles is not wearing gloves.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not thinking about that because she never doesn't wear gloves.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to run over to whoever is hurt the most, and if it's Anais, then it's Anais. And she's going to do Cure Wounds, which means she's going to lay her bare hand on Anais.
Okay.
That's what she would do.
I mean, she could probably touch her clothed arm instead of her bare face.
I'm going to let the DM determine how it lands with it. I'm just saying.
She's not. Unfortunately, Anais isn't immune to poison.
Could Puddles end up touching her clothes instead of her skin?
You could.
She won't.
Yeah, like how
purposely
clothed is
She,
Anais?
Yeah, she's pretty armored, so I mean,
So
I guess
she-
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Unless you're wanting to touch it directly onto her face.
Yeah, and I don't think this is just me thinking. I don't think she's in the habit of touching people's skin. So she
No.
probably goes for clothing even with or without her gloves, you know.
So you're
Right.
going to go
I
she
just-
will
I had-
probably leave.
I had to be
Residue.
fair and announce the risk.
Yeah. And that is
Okay,
fair.
so you're gonna go up straight up, like right up to here,
Yeah.
and you're gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Yes. Anais is pretty bad off, right?
Yep, she's 8 hit points.
So.
She's
Cure
not in the
Wounds-
best spots.
Cure Wounds can be elevated, so
Mhm.
I'm gonna elevate it. Let's see. Can I ask how many hit points she has since she's an ally?
How many hit points does she have? 8. She has 8.
No, total. Like how high can it go?
How high can she go?
Yeah, am I allowed to ask that? Why is my internet not working?
Total hit points, she has 46.
So 1d8 plus 1. You said 46.
Mm-hmm.
So if I aimed for like, I could do all. Let me see. 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 5 total. I wouldn't need to do more than 4. I'll do 4 because I want to have access to that other. Well, I don't know. What do you guys think? 3d8 or 4d8? I'm not sure.
Three?
Let's aim for 3
Three.
for now.
Yeah.
You the 8.
It's the diamond. It's the weird diamond looking one.
Okay.
What if they all look like weird diamonds?
So that's an 8,
That's an 8.
4, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Hmm.
13, 14, 15. 15.
15 hit points.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
She grabbed her leg. She didn't jump on her.
Okay, so she's back up to about roughly half health. And she just sort of looks down at you, Puddles, as you're grabbing like her thigh or her leg, and she just smiles and is, you know, looks over, smiles, looks to you briefly, and then turns her attention back to like I said, Anais is a rogue paladin.
Yeah, Puddles gives Anais a very like serious, we're in this together kind of nod before she turns to glare at their enemy.
Okay. Yes, Anais is very low. Then again, Anais is not a full-blood paladin. She's not a full-level paladin. At least not as high as she should be. She actually hasn't gotten her 2 level ups. She's 2 levels lower than you guys. So, let's see. Who's next?
Hey.
Oh, it's Willie. Willie, it's your turn.
I want to run at the Alhoun, and I want to swing my big fat sword, and I also want it to be a Divine Smite using a 2nd level spell slot so that I could do 3d8 of extra damage.
Okay, go ahead and hit the Alhoun.
That is a... Hold on. Pretty sure it's a 17.
You got a 17?
Yeah.
That hit.
Yay! Okay. Alright. I'm gonna roll for... Alright, so that's... Okay, so 15, and then I get 3d8. 21, 28, 30 damage.
30 damage total? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so you swipe into him for 30 damage total. Yep. Oh, wait, nope, that's not even the right amount that I put in. Let's see, take away 30, please, not 3. There you go. So you swipe in with the sword, he's bleeding his blue little, weird little blue blood that Mind Flayers have, as he's just sort of glares over at you, just sort of his little mouth tendrils just sort of twitching and wiggling in anger as he's looking over at you and kind of holding himself. Just sort of like, you know, whispers and mutters something about making this insolent little ball of ink pay. But Enzo might have some other ideas. Let's see, 5.
Get him, Enzo.
So Enzo is just going to kind of go up here. And Enzo's going to go ahead and do the 1-2 punch to him. The usual 1-2 punch. So let's do the first one. Yeah, that one didn't work. That one was a crit.
You also get advantage because now we're flanking.
Yep. Alright, I guess I can roll a couple more times just to see if it... I'll roll the 2 other times, but he does hit at least once with his quarterstaff. So just remind me to keep that in mind. He hit once with his quarterstaff at least. Well, no, he hit with the... He hit with the bite. He hit with a bite and a quarterstaff, so I just need to roll a quarterstaff again. He misses with the 1 quarterstaff, but he still hits with the 1 quarterstaff and then a bite. But I am going to go ahead and spend 1 of his key points to go ahead and institute a stunning strike. But let's go ahead and roll that fun damage of Enzo's first. Because let's see. It's just a bite and a quarterstaff. Okay. So roll 1d6 plus 3. Okay. So that's 5 damage and 1d6 plus, I think that's 4 for the bite. So 13 damage on top of that. Okay. And he's going to go ahead and institute Stunning Strike. Let me just figure out Stunning Strike. What does that do again? Stunning Strike do. Okay, he has to make a Constitution saving throw or be stunned. Okay. 1d20. Okay, well, unfortunately that does pass. So the Alhoun is still sort of standing, but he was sufficiently whacked. As he just sort of, glares at Enzo and just kind of sort of calls him just a insolent little wizard. Or, sorry, lizard. I meant lizard. They both have lizard in the name. Anyways.
Third.
Lizard. So he calls him an insolent little lizard, and that is the end of Enzo's turn. I'm sure Quinn would say something quippy and clever back. But, okay, now it is the Alhoun's turn. And the Alhoun, seeing how weak he sort of is, he looks to Anais.
Dang it!
And he's going to, because he's not distracted by Olga anymore. He's going to go for a chilling grasp. So you see that his hands start to turn white and cold as he begins to reach one of his claws to Anais. That missed. So Anais sufficiently dodges out of the way, and that misses. That one did not. So that one does manage to hit. And now not only does he do 10 damage to her, now she's brought down to 13. The Alhoun now gets 14 hit points back. You see the color from her arm from where he scratched begins to fade just a little bit as he's able to take a little bit of her life energy away from her.
Consider, Mr. Alhoun, that is not enough to save you from the entire ass-whooping squad that has completely surrounded you.
He's mobbed right now.
He's so stupid. He's like, oh, I'll just heal myself. Bitch, you should be on your knees begging for your life. You think you're gonna win at this rate? You stupid fuck.
I thought he was gonna jump into his car.
Beep, beep. Yeets out of here.
Yeah, because the spellcasting is an action. Okay. Yeah, that's, he's kind of fearing for his life just a little bit.
I don't know if he's gonna make it to his next turn, honestly.
So Lulu is going to go up and she is going to go up to Anais. And let's see if does she still have one? Because she might try Cure Wounds once. But barring that, she might try something different. Barring that, oh, that's Baphomet. Oh. Yeah, Baphomet on your team. We just kind of end this really quick. Let's see. She's going to try her trumpet one more time, but this time she's going to do something called Trumpet of Sparkles.
Hmm.
So she's going to shoot at him. Now he has to make a Constitution saving throw. He does it. So that means this will only do about half damage. Let's see. Oh, okay, so it doesn't. Okay, so the damage is the only thing that's halved. The effect will still happen. So 8. So that's 13, so that's 6 damage. So he kind of mocks that, just sort of like, silly creature. Did you really think that that was going to... Well, but then he starts to feel even more sick. Just sort of like, wait, why am I glittering? What did you...
Well, maybe you should have been a better person in life.
What do you mean, And so now he has disadvantage on all saving throws, because he is an evil creature.
Oh.
He has disadvantage on all saving throws.
Dang.
Yup, that's Trumpet of Sparkles. It's a silly name, but with an actually kind of broken attack from the wording of it. So, yup, he just has disadvantage on all saving throws. Olga, it's your turn. So, Olga, you just see the Alhoun just trying to just shake off all this fucking glitter off of his fucking body.
I want Olga to move in the only space he has left for escape.
Would that be this area?
Yep.
Oh, he's surrounded. Dang.
And yeah, you nothing fancy. She's just gonna go ahead and hit him with her Eldritch Blast, the 2 beams. No fanfare about it. This man will die.
Yeah, and you have advantage because he's flaring.
Hell yeah. Thank goodness, because I rolled a... Wait, 4 plus 8. Rolled a 12, so I don't think that'll hit. God damn it. No, I rolled a 13. Does that hit?
Nope.
Damn, okay, my second attack. Oh my god, what the hell? I rolled a 12 again. Please!
Roll
Oh,
again.
thank goodness. 18.
So that one hit. This first one, you sort of winged it, but, you get your composure again. You hit him with the other one. So what damage do you do, fella?
10 damage total.
10 damage total. That is some.
And now her fat ass is blocking his way to the car.
Yep. Now it is. Speaking of which, now it is Anais' turn. And
Get him!
she's going to go ahead and flip her coin again. Just. Oop, I fucked that up. Whoop, I fucked that up.
Oh.
She's a lot better at flipping coins than me. She gets heads as she smiles. She's going to go ahead and go in for another attack. 2 this time. And I forget. Yeah, it's 2 to damage. So that's. She's going to attack twice. Oh, that hit! So the first one hit. And the second one hit. Okay, so she attacks twice, and she is going to add her own Divine Smite to that. This is the last one she's doing, but she's going ahead and doing it. Yep. Which means obviously she gets the extra 2d8 on top of the attack on top of the damage she was already doing. So she's doing for a total of 3d8. 4d8. She's doing a total of 4d8 damage. And plus 2, so that's 19 damage. So she goes in for a quick snick stab onto his face as he's just sort of recoiling back, just sort of like, wench. But she's, and he's still just keeping that duelist sort of composure with the hand behind her back, just sort of pointing the long sword out, rapier held style, even though it's like a long sword, and she just sort of smirks. Next one. Puddles.
Frogie.
Frogie?
Who's looking worse between Willie and Anais? She's still in defense trying to heal people.
I still have only 20.
How's Anais looking?
He's looking. And she's at about 13. She's holding in there barely.
Okay, Puddles is gonna focus on Anais still.
Yeah.
Let's see. I will do it for 4th level this time, so I can do it 4 times, because 3 times was not a lot. It's just a 2, 3, 6. One more. 10 total.
10 hit points total?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that brings her up. She's back at where she was with half, but, again, she thanks you, but she's keeping that iron focus.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Puddles is just trying to keep her on her feet.
Speaking of which, Willie, your move.
I want to slash at this big bastard. I hate him. I've had enough of him. I'm gonna fucking cut his head off next. That is an 18.
That hits.
Yay! Okay. I need to find. There it is. Okay. That is 13 damage.
So, yep, snick snack. You slash him. Again, he hisses, but he's still up and kicking.
Boo, we hate your hole. Die already.
Okay. Enzo. He's going to go ahead and do what he do best. Which, let's see. 20. Let's do the one I like to do, which is 1d20 plus 7. That hits. That didn't. Huh. So that is technically 2 crits. Okay.
Dang.
So that's double damage on the bite and 1 quarterstaff thing. So that's 16 damage. So he gets hit with that, and then he's going to get hit with the bite attack, which is going to be 1d6 plus 4. Which is going to be a 12. And Enzo's going to go ahead and try to use that stunning strike again. So he uses 1 more key point to try to get, and he fails. So on the bite, which he sort of lands right onto the Alhoun's arm, he says, "You miserable little lizard, I'll cut off your tail and use it in my next!" And all of his body is just sort of shaking as he's just sort of like, "Oh no, you miserable little..." As he is now stunned. He can't move.
Ha 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 ha!
He can't move. Which means now he can't cast spells either. Okay, well, it would be the Alhoun's turn, but... Yep, the Alhoun is still frozen. It is Lulu's turn.
It'd be funny if Lulu killed him.
Well, she already used all of her trumpets. But I guess she could just move in here. And she could just sort of add insult to it and just sort of ram the thing with her tusks.
Her little tusks.
Because she does have a tusk attack. Doesn't do a whole hell of a lot, but, I mean, it's something.
Go, Lulu!
We believe in you!
She only has 1. And I guess because she's technically all magic, so all of her attacks are, in fact, magic. How much to hit? +3? Okay, she misses. So she tries to swipe it, but I mean, she misses at the last second. She sort of whips it. Olga, your turn.
I'm gonna use my attack again. Then maybe this time I'll roll better. Oh, 11.
Nope, that
You have
missed.
advantage.
But you have
Alright.
advantage because he's stunned.
11 again. What the heck? Okay, my first attack did nothing. $17 to hit?
17 to hit. Yep, that hits.
Oh, thank goodness. Only 6 damage this time, though.
Some damage is better than no damage.
Yep. We'll go take him out.
Yep. So, he's
What-
pissed.
I'm just imagining we're surrounding him and we're just like just kicking at him. He's just laying on
A
the
fucking
ground.
JoJo meme.
Yeah.
He's like, you all are mean. All I wanted was the reward for your deaths. Was that too much to ask? Yes. Okay, Anais missed with that one, unfortunately. Yeah, well, she's not necessarily doing too hot either, so she's kind of wobbling about. That one didn't, though. So that was a crit, which means the next attack she does is double.
Heck yeah.
Kill, 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 kill.
So,
Anais deserves to kill this guy, honestly.
it's 1d8. Yeah, it's just 1d8. But it is plus 2 to the damage, so. So, 12. Yep, he just sort of growls, and as he is basically used as kind of a pincushion. Puddles, it's your turn.
Okay, Puddles is going to do a healing word this time.
Mhm.
Mass healing word. Guys,
What?
I'm a fool.
What?
I'm a fool.
What did?
There's a little B in my notes next to mass healing word. Do you understand what that means?
What's that?
It's a bonus action.
Hmm.
I could have been doubling
Oh.
up this whole time.
Well, then what do you
Oh,
do
no.
instead?
I'm still doing the mass healing word first,
Sure, as your bonus action.
and now I gotta think of what else I want to do. First, we'll see how everyone looks when I finish this. I'm doing it. How? You're like hovering on me.
Just trying to see what you might be able to do.
If I didn't do it as a bonus action, I could do Holy Weapon. I don't know.
It's up to you.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do after this. Okay, I'm going to do it for 5. So, let's do one. So 1, 2, 3. So 3, just 3d4 again. I think I did that last time.
3d4 healing?
Yeah,
Okay.
for everybody. It's just a 1. So that's 3 total. So 7 total for everybody.
Okay.
And then she's going to silence this dang fool. Though that'll affect how badly will that affect everybody else? Actually,
It might.
I'm
affect-
just hitting him.
is everybody just hitting him? Can we all just hit him? Can I silence him and we just beat him up?
I can switch from Eldritch Blast to
shooting a bolt in his
something
face.
else. I don't think I can shoot a bolt without disadvantage. I'd have to back up.
Hmm.
But
You could back up. That's true.
well,
She wants
I
to
mean he'll get an opportunity of attack if I back up before attacking.
I don't know. I don't How long is it till your turn?
I have a dagger.
You have a dagger.
Yeah.
She really wants to silence him, cause all his stuff's spells, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So she's gonna silence him. Sorry, Olga.
I'm gonna kill him with my big sword.
Now
Or
he's
Enzo will kill
surrounded.
him with his big staff.
Now he's surrounded. And
That's
silenced.
yeah. Willie. Yeah, it's Willie's turn. By the way,
GA!
as a paladin, you do get a second attack. You do know that.
Not yet. I checked. I'm not high enough paladin level to do that yet.
Ah, I see. Never mind. Go on ahead.
Yeah, I have to be paladin level 5? At 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm gonna swing my big fat sword at him. Yay! Okay, let me roll to attack. Miss.
What's that?
Does a 20 hit?
It hits. That would also.
It's a natural 20.
So that's yep. That critted. That's double damage.
Yay! Hold on. Okay, so that's 14 times 2 would be 28. 28 damage!
Cool. Why don't you explain how you killed the Alhun then?
Yay!
Dang.
Willie doesn't get to say anything cool because he's silenced. He just fucking glares at the guy. And could I?
Well, we
This
could
is
just
kind
say
of-
that the minute he dies, so does the silence thing.
That's true. Puddles would dispel it.
I just think that Willie would slam his sword into his like lower abdomen and then swing it up so that it cuts him open.
Dang.
Just cuts him up through his head, pretty much.
Yep.
Puddles drops the spell. If he has anything he wants to say.
Yep. And the Alhun, gurgling blood, basically just sort of drops to his knees and falls over and dies.
Willie's just gonna sigh, like, trying to give him an out.
Not everybody will take your outs.
Yeah.
Olga says with disdain as she stares down at it.
Puddles pats Willie's shoulder and then looks at her hand and is like, oh crap! And starts pulling on his gloves.
Yeah, it's okay, remember?
Well, you cannot expect anything more from a mind flayer, especially one who resorts to lichdom.
Okay, I have a request.
Yes.
Since we did just beat it,
Mm-hmm.
and we are down one player, like we still progress. Would it be alright if we stopped here? We gotta go pick up something. So
Sure.
Yeah, dinner's on the way for me, so this is a good stopping point. It might be a little short, but we got the fight done.
Okay. I'll go ahead and stop the recording then.